Oh, hang on, am I live? I think I might be live. Alright, well, according to YouTube, I'm live. Something happened. Alright then, well, hello. Oh, this is weird. I shouldn't use OBS to set the thing up. Hello everybody, and welcome to this Nimby Rail stream. Yeah, welcome to this Nimby Rail stream this evening. Hope everyone's doing well. First of all, I want to apologise if you can hear the music through the microphone. I want to apologise. My headphones are now completely useless without the the 15 minutes is on time. Yes, that is true. But yeah, I was trying to say my headphones are completely balked. The cable just now refuses to work. So I went to Curry's today, but the Curry's I went to was one of the smaller ones where they didn't have the necessary cables, and I ain't spending 50 quid on a new headset. That's stupid. Oh well, I mean, at least I done, you know. At least, honestly, it's been a productive day for me today. I had my hair cut as well, and my beard trimmed as well, because I haven't learned how to shave yet, but, you know, that's just me. But, oh, how is everybody else doing today? Jodonator, Cobalt Skies, and Mr. Boss Lad, and the rest, if they join in. How's everyone else doing? Let's speed the game up a little bit. Oh, no! Oh dear! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I might have screwed up a little bit because I currently have 4,300 people wanting to go to Birmingham International. Right, let me fix. Oh goodness sake! Yeah, this needs some editing right now. So 1,100,000. There we go. I join you from a broken plane. Oh no! What happened to your plane, mate? What, did someone forget the master key or something? Right, let me read the other comments. I spent all time proxying my footage so it doesn't nuke Avid. I forgot, is Avid an editing software? I forgot if it was, or I haven't been keeping in touch with everything that isn't, you know... you know, just like sorted it out, whatever. You had to leave, you had to continue filming, no? Fair enough then. So it's a Boeing 737 MAX, I'll tell you. that's what. Fair enough. You don't really need more of an explanation than that. That's a perfectly reasonable explanation. There we go. 40,000 population. That should hopefully fix everything, ish, maybe. Yeah, Avid is the software we use. It's a bit crap. Oh, alright. I haven't I couldn't remember what Avid was. I had a feeling it was a software. I just couldn't remember if it edited videos or not. I think the film set that I was working on, well, the company, the editor they used was Adobe Premiere, but I didn't do any of the editing. I was born with Vegas and I will die with Vegas. Vegas 13 as well. I'm one of those old people. Right, it's a very common issue. It has some software made in a small Indian town for cost-saving reasons that has crashed and it's refusing to work. Yeah. Oh no! It's suffering from Windows Vista syndrome. No. I still have Vegas 14. Got a humble bundle I'll never replace. Yep. Yeah, I think my friend has the newer versions, but I don't really have a reason to get, you know, the newer version. Again, Vegas 13 will do me until I get a new computer and I need to find a new keychain. But we'll talk about that later. Anyway, I don't know what I want to build next, so I wanted to get your opinions. I had a few ideas. We build an S-Bahn line going towards Rugby or Coventry. Well, Rugby Coventry, and that should hopefully add some extra trains at New International. Or do we build another S-Bahn line? We need a line to Leicester. Leicester's a good idea, but now that we have this, now that we've got more trains, now we've got international. I might as well do that. I might as well try to make use of it. No, I am not building HS2. Do Stoke and Crew. International to Leicester. Well, where's Leicester? I forgot where Leicester is. It's over there. Nah. I mean, if I was to do international to Leicester, the best way I would do it without having to reverse would be be reviving this line going this way. International to Northampton. I mean, I think that's the guidance. I think Northampton seems to be the best idea, honestly, so far. Or even actually, we could do Snow Hill line. We could do a branch on the Snow Hill line. Except I just realised we haven't really added any. This is stuffy. Yeah, stuffy. Let's go to Coventry. Okay, let's go towards like Coventry and Northampton. We'll have the train. We'll have this new S-Bahn line terminate at Coventry. Where's Coventry? No, I mean Northampton. We'll make it terminate at Northampton on the eastern end. But where should its western extremity be? Walsall? Because let's see, because it would follow the main line going this way. But then, should it turn off at Stetchford and go towards Walsall, which would help? I guess it could help. Or should it go? I mean, logically, Smethwick does seem like a good idea for a. Actually. Hang on a second, I think you might be onto something. Hang on a second, so if we have the train. Speaking of the weather, who was around? Who witnessed that massive thunderstorm? Well, I'd say thunderstorm, more like a supercell simulator last night. Well, a few nights ago. Because I woke up at 4 in the morning and there was just like thunder and lightning every 5 to 10 seconds. It was incredible. So, anyone who saw that? Whilst I'm just trying to work out where this line can go. Oh, God. Just spilled my drink on my shirt. Got to see a few orange circles on my display flying around. Quite fun. Yay, weather radars. Yeah, fair enough then. Yes, it was quite fierce. Now, I mean, terminating at New Street does seem like to be the most sensible idea. But typically, S-Bahn trains don't terminate at the central hub station. They would usually terminate at a station slightly outside of it, so it doesn't get clogged. Stupid phone. I'll be asleep if there was a nuclear warning. I didn't hear the thunderstorm. Fair enough. It was most intensive at like if you had to be in. So it was going across the south, like the south of England. Well, okay. So west. Where was it starting? I know definitely if like Bristol eastwards all the way to the coast. How about Harborne? Reopen that commuter line. Where's Harborne? Oh! I was actually considering Harborne. Yeah, that's a good idea. Well done. I like that. Let's take that up then. Well done. Good thinking. Oh yeah, I'm up north. I wouldn't have had... Okay, that explains it. Alright then. Sweeteroni. So, let's build I get a gold star. Indeed you do. Cherish it. Ugh. Alright, so next stop, Hampton in Arden. So, yeah, we'll still have it at 140 kph on the slow lines. No reason not to. Make them suffer. Alright. We really have a Yorkshire bus driver in Stansted. We got a fleet of Sataros. There is one dart used for crew movements. He was like, it's like driving in bouncy cars. Wait, they use a Dennis dart in Stansted Airport for crew movements. That's really wow. Meanwhile, every other airport uses something a bit more modern, I would presume. Trouble at Mill. I'm easily entertained. Cobus owns the airport bus scene. Alright, fair enough then. I'm a bit of a noob regarding that. Hear me out, Dan. Watford to Smethwick and another service from airport to Harborne. Nah, not Watford. You do realise how far away Watford is. So, nah, that's not really the best of ideas. Yorkshire Airlines. Yeah, I remember that one. That was a good one. Hopefully this new update with Nimby Rails becomes well, there's not really much to say at the moment regarding it. Alright. Oh, that's a bit further. I didn't realise how close it was. Alright, so build this. And oh, it's a bit of a curve. I don't really mind that. I do actually mind that. Let me fix that. There we go. So remember, 230 meters. Oh, I remember Come Fly With Me. Oh, that was a thing. I remember when everybody was watching that. It was so weird because I couldn't get into it. I don't know why. I really just couldn't get into Come Fly With Me. I didn't have anything against it. It was just, you know, even when everyone was talking about it, I just didn't really pay much attention to it. Hello, Garth Cook. Welcome to the stream. And no, you haven't really missed anything. You're a small kid in the background. Oh, well, there you go. Congratulations. You are now officially a UK television superstar. Woo! I like British food, like pizza and Chinese. Okay, I like pizza. I'm not too fond of Chinese myself. I just can't get into it. I do like noodles. Noodles are delicious. Especially the ones we get from Lidl. They're very nice. I had some this morning. The stream's description has got me dying. Or hopefully, the simple jokes like that, well, that's just a simple form of humour. So I'm glad I can easily reach that level of entertainment. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, evening, Snivy Films. Tory Club card. Nice username, but did you hear about that TS subscription service thing? No, I was not aware of this. I will need. Who is this? What is it? If you're talking about the ATS subscription, we're well aware of that thing existing for a while. But Train Simulator subscription? This is news to me. Let me look at Dovetail's Facebook. whilst I just lay this track. They're bound to say it there. Dovetail Games. Or maybe Train Simulator, I should say. Let's see what it has to say there. Trains... Train Sim Classic 2024. Why have they give? So they can't even choose their name now. Well, let me read the article whilst I'm here, because I might as well see what they got in store. Because this is news to me. I'm not going to put it up on the screen display, on the stream display, but I am going to read the article. If you're curious, this is the article I'm reading, just in case I got it right. Cock. I can't link the whole thing. Really? Why can't you just have a normal website with a... Oh. Okay, maybe that will work. Is this the right article? Because I'm trying to read it. This is the one I'm trying to read. So, celebrating 15 years, arriving for our 15th year anniversary year. Takes you on a journey on 5 routes. And a new rail subscription option. Let me read this. Get more out of Train Sim Classic with the optional rail subscription. The perfect way to get started with the on the rail. This new way to play Train Simulation is a section curated routes featuring community friends and your own picks. Give you a wide range of options and your annual experiences, covering multiple eras, traction types. I'm just reading this. We'll be revealing the routes and locals that'll be in the rail subscription in the coming week. In the meantime, alongside this, you can also look for free updates to the main game that launches performances. So... Well, what routes are they including? Well, all the routes they're including there are ones we've had before. Like in this Train Simulator class of routes, everything I've seen before. And most of that is just bleh anyway. Will the train sequence be revealed separately? Will I still be able to play or buy routes from last year's release? What will the price be? Will there be a discounted for existing owners? So let me read what the rail description is. It's an optional way. With this, you get access to the base game along with a selection of curated routes for a low monthly price. Where can I manage? This is $8.99. You'll be able to purchase Train Sim Classic based on Oh, okay, I can see a few problems already. Obviously, this being a subscription being just complete balls. Well, you could buy the thing here is that obviously I'm naturally against subscription schemes. It does say that if your subscription ends and you've purchased content, you will not be able to access any Train Simulator content you did not own previously. But realistically, this is just it just looks completely unnecessary. I just don't really. Yeah, it's just. I don't really need. There's no point for a subscription scheme like this. The game doesn't need it. Besides, people are already paying way too much for subscriptions nowadays. So it just seems really silly. There we go, that's my thoughts. Thanks for telling me about it, whoever will inform me. It just looks really stupid. I mean, I can sort of understand why they thought they would think... Well, why they thought they think they would do that. I can understand why they would think that, is what I'm trying to say. But the thing here is that subscription schemes are very, they're very anti-consumer. In the sense that, they rely on, like, oh, it's only a few quid, it's like $8.99 a month. Well, that adds up really quickly. Which is the thing that, you know, everybody seems to forget. If you would, like, for example, with Netflix, it's just one subscription. And that was fine when Netflix was the only thing. Then when more and more people do that, that $8.99 a month then slowly turns into £89 a month. And then, well, you know, at that point, you're saying, is this really better than just choosing what I want? And besides, this also doesn't guarantee that the content in the game will be good. Again, it won't. Because it could easily be just crap still. So it doesn't really fix that issue. The only Dovetail convinced me to get this silly and stupid subscription scheme if they included that whole pack of DLC. If that's not happening, I'm sticking to the pirated copy of Train Sim. Well, I can't really fault you that much on that, honestly. Not at all. Alright, so... Books, well... Might need to just do some adjustment. There we go. We say acquired here. Yes. Did I have every station on Island platform? No, I didn't. Alright, we'll have these two to be side platforms, because why not? Alright, 140. I would be willing to pay 20 quid to be given everything currently in the game, plus upgrades and future editions. Well, I wouldn't. Nah, I'm good. My career will be affected by piracy, yet I say go out and sail the seven seas. Well, yeah, I mean, the film industry is ruthless in its attempts to stop piracy. Yet, you know, they are successful in the same way that I am successful finishing my novel. I have photographic evidence. Someone has left a very seminal-shaped tampon thing stuck to one of the couches in the office. Welcome to Stansted, or should I say, welcome to Essex. Population, many individuals of weirdness. Also, no one, I'm deliberately ignoring what you said there because, be careful not to push your sort of allowance of femboy-related memes. Because you are straddling a fine line of being entertaining and annoying with that, so be very careful. Many of whom have six figures. I was going to accept many of them are like underage smokers, but that will do as well. Alright. Oh, 200, 200. I wish that Dovetail would complete the Northeast Corridor. 40 euros for DC to Baltimore. You can do it 20 minutes. It is a bit ridiculous, but hey, this is the game you've paid for. This is the commute. Well, I should say this is what you've asked for. Not really, but hey. Well, it's that exact reason why I'm not really buying this. Like, I don't. This just feels like a very. Oh no, we need to make money quickly. How? Think, people, think. Subscription schemes are the rage. Do that. That's what it feels like to me. I cannot wait for Train Sim loot boxes. I would say don't give them ideas, but there's a good chance someone's already done that in some way, shape or form. Maybe, I don't know. I'd hate to imagine what that would be like. Alright, so from here we'll reduce the speed limits to 140, I'd say. 140 and 120 on the slow. Okay, oh yeah, this station. What was it called? Tile Hill. Wait, hang on. Which one is Tile Hill and which one's Canley? No, that one is Canley and that one's Tile Hill. Okay, I remembered. Yeah, I totally remember this off the top of my head. I can literally do that 4 runs of the Northeast Corridor for the same price. $10 per run, not including my student discount. Oh wow! I didn't realise American train fares were that cheap. I thought they were. Well, maybe the better way to say I didn't realise how fares could be that expensive here. But you know, I digress. Oh, an ATS loot box. Oh, that would be the sign of desperate times. Anything to recoup that money lost. All right, so 140, 140. Also shambolic that the SCR 158 isn't given free to MLM owners. Again, that doesn't really mean anything because I don't play Roblox. Ow! Oh, my drink just went in my eye. Oh, I got Ribena in my eye. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I'm fine. Give me a second. Hang on. I need it. Bear with me. I need to go and wash this off because it's actually right in my eye. And I can't see. Bear with me for a moment. Hang on. Oh. Alright, I'm back, and my eye is mostly fine. Let's continue. Stream with overlay. Okay. Alright, I'm alive. the thing here is that my the cup or the bottle that I have. The bottle that I have has a tendency to splash back the Ribena because of the pressure in it. Sort of like a reverse Delta P. So I've got to be very careful, but I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, Ribena splashback, basically. I'm not even gonna... I don't know why it does that. That's the only time it's really done that today. Or ever. So I just prepared some Ribena for just before I went on live on the stream, but... okay, eyes fine. Let's continue building towards Coventry Station. So for Coventry Station, what should we do? Because the current Coventry Station sucks ass. It is a terrible station. No, that's not. Wait, it's Tile Hill. No, Cantley. There we go. So the current, this is the current layout of Coventry, and it sucks. It's really, really bad. Obviously, this line in general is terrible, but the layout of Coventry is really bad. It isn't that bad. I use it quite a lot. Well, here's the thing. The problem with Coventry, basically, is that there's conflicting movements throughout the Brim. There's tons of conflicting movements, and there's only 4 platforms. And whilst trains can arrive, and it's hard to explain easily off the top of my head, but basically, it's very congested and constricted. That it was built in the 1880s. Yeah. And it's a bad station. Put the line to Leamington Underground. I was actually thinking something similar like that. Either put it on a viaduct or underground. So yeah, we that's exactly what I was thinking. Ugh. We're not going to make it worse, neither. We're actually going to make it a decent layout. Because that's the goal with this network. We're not going to make crap stations. We're making decent stations. Something throws. Oh goodness. 1,500 people there. We'll pretend I didn't say that. We'll just keep building Coventry. Lower level for straight services. Upper level for crossing routes. Yeah, I think like that. I think, honestly, putting the branch on an upper line would be a bit better. So, alright. I think the main through platforms should be 6 main, 6 through platforms on the lower level, and then 2 above that are bidirectional. Or, actually, trying to think, Daniel. Because I still obviously want to have the line going that way. Alright, let's have a go. Let's have a mess around. So, where is it? Let's use the free side, because I think I have one idea that can work. Let's try this. Maybe have an Elsterword type turnpike curve up and down on the other ways. I found a way to retext it you I made the delete track button into a beach. Nice. I've never heard of that station, I'm afraid, no one. Or area. Or what you mean by that, I'm sorry. I'll have to just politely nod. But I am at least going to have the line speed through here at 120. And 100 on the... No, 80 on the inner platform. Alright, so... how can we do this? Well, step 1, make the platform curve. Curvable. I wouldn't even call that a hot take, Jonator, because the thing is that I can agree that some closures would be necessary and probably would have been for the better. But the problem is that they just went too far, and now they're experiencing the cold hand of reality saying, yeah, you shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. No motorways? Maybe we can have a track like that to connect both levels if you want to split. In case we want to split at Coventry. You can't split trains in Nimby rails, so you don't have to worry about that. Of course. That has some, you know, significant conflicts of interests that weren't addressed. It's sort of like, hey, I want to make a it's like founding a nuclear power or nuclear energy organization and one of the founders of it have ties with BP. That's just not gonna work. Alright, so... Hey, BP are very sorry. Oh, I remember that from South Park. We're sorry. We're sorry. Sorry. Oh, man. BP were doing apology videos in South Park before they became the meta. Right, so I am going to at least have a I'm going to do a junction here so that the idea I'm thinking of is having the platforms on this slow lines actually connect up to go sod off towards Leamington, whereas the fast line tracks don't, so there's, again, reduced conflicting movements. And yes, I remember when memes were good. Well, I say that, there was still a lot of bad memes back in the day. It was more of a sense of, do you remember when memes were tolerable compared to now where they only last a week? And that's if they're lucky. Alright, so... Right, so here's my idea. Oh, I didn't do it right. Hang on. 140? Don't XC go to Leamington. Yeah, this is what this is what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm building a junction here that will allow the cross-country like routes or cross-country service to join up onto the slow lines here, and then they can sod off to Leamington. Oh. Just got an ETA. They've called in the heavy-duty techs to solve it. So in an hour, I should be able to go home. Woo! And you'll be able to go away from Stansted. Woo! Coventry built like Berlin Hauptbahnhof. A probably less graceful form of probably less graceful than that, but yeah, you could say that. 100. Yep, I can leave Stansted until tomorrow when I have 2 Stansteds. Easy come, easy go. Well, probably more nicer looking. No, it won't be. Berlin will look better than this, no matter how much you want to spin it. Well, it's good to see the exact same jokes appear in my comment section. You know, one after the other. That's kind of funny. Well done. Right, so where was I? Yes, disjunction. So, got a new rule. All trains that run on the Birmingham S-Bahn have to be made by Alstom. Well, let's take a look, actually, and see how much that stacks up. So let's take a look at all the trains that we have on the S-Bahn. My model. So, hang on. By line. So, Alstom Coradia, Siemens, Flirts, Stadler Flirt, Coradia. Ah, sorry, mate. So, nice try, Ben, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. I wonder what will replace the XE Voyagers. I'm saying that knowing full well what they'll be replaced them with. Well, in this thing, I'm going to use something slightly different, which will be seen soon. Hey, if your steering wheel is not spilling around, maybe right. Good one. Flirt 4? Nah. There is a Flirt 4, like, a Flirt 4 in trains no, not trains, in this, but it's not as good because it hasn't been updated to the current schema and stuff, so there's not enough variety you could do with it. You're kind of restricted. And I don't think it includes the 200 kph version. Though I will check right now. Stadler Flirt 4. Does it have the 200 kph version? Nope, just the 160. Yeah, it's a bit limited, I'm afraid. I really do hope IETs don't spread any more than they have to. I'm fed up with them. And thank goodness I'm not using any IETs on this route. Oh, darn it. 445? Nope. But good thinking. Oop, wrong one. Good thinking with that with that idea. I'm not going to be using those. They can't do 200 kph. It needs to do at least 200 kph. I have no idea what children replaced the 165s with. 195s maybe? Are they 100? Yeah, they can do 100 miles an hour. I wish they don't. Because the 195 sucks ass. It's horrible. Oops, hang on. Nobody deserves a 180, rightfully so, so you're going there. I like the 180s, though. They're just unreliable. That's the problem. They're just unreliable. Which is a good, that's a good reason not to use them, but it's a shame. They have potential, but they just weren't built right. And they're comfortable. Also, no, it won't be a BR101. But local haul is a good idea. Alright. 100. Okay, so who remembers those 180 YTPs? Yeah, I remember watching a couple of those. It is kind of, yeah, it is really funny. The 180's powertrain works perfectly fine as long as it's not on an Alstom. Siemens can do it fine. No issues with Siemens. They just go, oh yes, this is fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright. Stevens did not push it over 100. Yeah, well, that explains it. Oh, and the generator. Here's the junction I was talking about. I did. Ta-da! So the cross-country trains can simply join the slow lines without conflicting movements. Very nice. Huh. I'm still going to look for other potential trains to use because I don't really want to use the Ice TD because it's 4 coaches. I mean, I like the Ice TD, but again, we need more coaches. Alright. Can run an 8 or 16. I mean, Valero D works, but I'm sort of 50-50 on thinking, should the train be, should it be like a diesel, or should it be a bi-mode or electric, or full electric, and just say, stuff it, all the lines it runs on is electrified? Because I'm not going to build too far on the cross-country route. So, it's a toughie, I don't know, I need to think. 500 series Shinkansen, which I'm totally not Googling right now because I don't remember what it is. Oh yeah, the one that looks amazing, yes! Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of like more coupling the trains together. It's just that, in this, it's sort of, some trains can't be coupled more times, and let's see, how many, I think you can only couple like 2 or 3 of the Ice TDs. Let me just double check. Where is Ice TD? Yeah, you can only couple 2 of them. And that's just not enough. I like it, but that's not really enough. Put a Hikari sets on cross country. Why do I feel hesitant about that for some reason? I don't know why. Why do I have a part of my brain going, I don't know. I mean, I could make a custom consist. In fact, I have done already. So there's theoretically nothing stopping me from doing this, as I'm about to do right now. Like, I could do... Where is it? Where are the coach? I just had it a while ago. I could do this. And where's the ice? Oh. Oh, wait a minute. So whilst I can make custom consists, I can't do it unless I can only make certain ones unless I enable unrestricted coupling, which I sort of don't want to do because it ruins the challenge. So I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. Sorry, guys. Enable it. No. Rejected. Just for this. You can't just, and you have to, it's a one-shot deal. You either have to enable it or you have to not, you either enable it permanently or you don't use it. Pretty obvious what we need. Electrostar. No. Then iced tea. No. No Electrostar. I refuse. Ice TD star. No. I said I can't do unrestricted coupling because I don't want to do that for this save. And whilst you can make cursed sets in Nimby, I'd rather it be a sensible curse, not, you know, Geneva Convention breaking. Then use Pioneers or 360. We can use any train that can fit in European loading gauge in this save. It doesn't just have to be restricted to UK trains, by the way. Just thought I'd say that. Oh, I know. If you... let me guess. Is it... Oh! I won't lie, I have been considering the new Pendolino for this service. For cross countries. Do I have it in... wait a minute. I know what train to use on cross country. Yeah. Okay, we could use this or that new Pendolino. Yeah. 414 versus 546. Ooh, it's a toughie. I love how both of these trains sound. It's just that one of them is a considerable more meme than the other one. Yeah, I'll use... Okay, stuff it. New Pendolino. We'll use that. Alright, problem solved. I'll put it on a post-it note to remind me. I got lots of notes on my post-it note. Goodness me. Nimby, XC, RABE, 503. There we go. Put it on my notes. Pendolino can tilt. A sandwich of an 88 and Mark III's. Too slow. We're already using something that can go faster than that. And can hold more passengers. Even if it does mean electrifying ones. We need the non-tilting Polish ones. No, I think they do exist in Nimby, but it doesn't have, hang on, where is it? It's under new, I think. HIJKL, or is that the top? Because I remember seeing. Awesome new Pendolino, yes. So whilst it does exist, it doesn't have the acceleration and braking details. So, you know, you'd have to also paint it yourself. So, no, they're gonna tilt. They're gonna be the Swiss ones that tilt. Though I really don't like the first class distribution on this. Like 1, 2, 3 first class and 4 standard. That's balls. I want to fix that. I wish I could fix that. But loading gauge. Oh, you mean the loading gauge of European that fit? It fits within the European loading gauge because we're building this to European loading gauge. If we were building this to UK loading gauge, why are we using UK trains? I mean European trains. Oh no, I've got myself confused. Ugh. Maybe there was a version of the new Pendolino that doesn't have the gauge seating position, like the first class distribution. Let me check. I went from Rusaw to Warsaw on the Pendo cost 5 times more than a standard loco. Did the same with red on the loco. Loco was 15 minutes faster. Oh dear. Just googling Pendolino. Alright, so there's the Italian version. Has the exact same formation. Balls. And then there's the Spanish version, which has even less seats because it's only 4 coaches. Balls. Kind of surprised no one has done that yet for the Adventurers. All considered. It would be kind of funny to do that for the Adventurers, if I can be bothered. I saw someone suggest the iced tea. Which, now that you mentioned it, what's the iced tea's capacity like in comparison? Let me scroll and find it. And it's formations as well. So ice, where is it? Iced tea. Excuse me. Iced tea. Iced tea. 378. Obviously that's longer, so let's take C. So its max length of 374 can hold 828. Whereas the iced tea so it's less. Oh, fiddlesticks. We took Alston to court over not testing them on ETS level 3. When they got to court, the reason was the Polish State Railway actually never installed. Oh, fair enough. That's why you mentioned it. Fair enough. That's still pretty funny. Also, hello there, King All-Star 64. Welcome to the stream. And I think I might actually have an epiphany on what train to use. Cock. That's still too long. What about the K3? Nice. 9. The ice 4 is horrendous. Oh dear, that's not a good sign. But it is a long boy. It's a long lad. So you'd be able to hold lots of passengers in it. Wait, they don't have ironing board seats. I refuse to believe. They can't have ironing board seats. I refuse to believe that the Ice 4 has ironing board seats. I'm going to Google this, because I haven't actually seen the Ice 4 interior. Okay, those seats do look a bit thin. I won't lie, they look a bit thin in standard class. But that's not what I'd call ironing board. Even Deutsche Bahn don't like the Ice 4. Oh dear. Well, you know, I was thinking the Ice 4 could work because it's long. Oh, that's saying something. You don't mind the 700 seats and you hate the Ice 4. Oh dear. Okay, no Ice 4 then. Alright, fine. I've been talked out of the Ice 4. You win this time. maybe there's a new, maybe there's a Stadler Kiss I can use. The Stadler Kiss 200. That can do 200 kph. What's everyone's thought on the Stadler Kiss 200? The one that Deutsche Bahn uses. We could use that. Whilst I finish off Coventry, tell me what you think about the you know, the Kiss, the Stadler, this one, this thing here, because we could possibly use these. Sometimes it fails to show its headlights. Oh dear. Ugh. Double-decker stop feels more regional. Honestly, it does, in a way, but I think, like, especially, I have seen the interior on the Stadler Kisses that are used with Westbahn, and the interior on that looks lovely. I really want to ride on that, but it requires me going to a place called Austria, which, SpongeBob, I don't have any money to go to Austria. Class 320. If I could put you on like a 10-second timeout, I would. Just for that. Just use Dos and Tracks, because European loading gauge. But the Dos can't do 200. Oh, Ben, how many times do I have to say that? They can't do 200 kph. I want my train to run on, you know, for cross-country services. Well, my minimum speed requirement is 200 kph, basically. If it can't do that, then it's not worth considering for my Voyager. 373 north of London sets is also a good consideration. You know, because they are actually not that as long as the other ones. Hang on, where's the class 373? It's at the bottom, isn't it? Here we are. Yeah, it's got good capacity, 560. And obviously I like the 373. NS, new intercity, new generation. Maybe. Duplex. Again, maybe. I need to think. The thing here is that we're not building the cross-country service yet. Because I'm going to do another S-Bahn route. And then maybe do another... like 2 more S-Bahn routes and then maybe another regional. Like the cross-country service. So there's no rush. Or, actually, I do have one other requirement for the cross-country service. The coach, like, the maximum train length formation basically can't exceed 350 meters. I have just decided. Or 360. Go with 360 meters. Because I want the train to be able to fit at Coventry station, where they'll be able to turn off here. Coploper could be cool if they were fast enough. I agree. But, you know, it's not fast enough, mate. Genuinely, Velara D is the best option. It does seem more and more possible now that you keep, you know, now we keep mentioning it. So, hang on a second. Actually, what's the Velara BD like in this game? Because I don't know if I have it loaded into this thing here. No, I don't. Hang on. What does the E320 spec show? Well, we can't use the E320 because it's too long for my cross-country recommendation. As you can see here, it's got good capacity, 892, but it's too long. It's 389 meters, and I want it less than 360. So the other Velaro D. Well, I'll put the Euro duplex just to show for my comparison as well. Yeah, a normal Velaro D, which was the ice. Where is it? There we are. Yeah. That's got 485, but you can't couple pairs, otherwise they'll be too long. And duplex, again, it's got good capacity, but you can't run them in pairs, otherwise it'll be too long. They do have a version which only has full standard, which would be good if I'm using WeGo. I should actually say that, I should say that we're not restricted to just German trains. We could use any European train country. How much too long? 360 meters is our limit. That I've just decided. I was going to say the E4 Shinkansen, which I don't know if I have that installed in my installation. Oh yeah, that's the one that you've done. Fair enough. Railjet. We're already using railjets on our with our Class 68s. In fact, here's one that's sodding off to the depot now to go to sleep. Good night. Double deck. Oh, 3+3 seats. It makes sense in Japan, but it's cruel here. Oh no, I don't want to. I feel mean. I don't want to use that. That's too cruel. I'm sorry. It's just way too mean. Shinkansen is thick. Okay. What about the French TGV-M Avelia Horizon? It doesn't exist in Nimby Rails yet. Gotta wait for someone to make it. In fact, I don't even think the new Amtrak exists yet, but I'm gonna check. Well, yeah, the normal Acela exists. Yeah. Again, French doesn't matter. I will accept French as an option. Yeah, neither of them exist. I don't know how big, how big the Shinkansen loading gauge is. I'm actually gonna check. Oh my goodness! Goodness me, 3.4 meters wide. Go on, man. That's massive. Oh, hang on a second. So, does it have it like? Oh, I want to see if I can type. 3.4 meters maximum width. Jeez. Fresco. I don't know how to. I forgot how to pronounce that, so I'm gonna do it wrong. Fresia Rossa. I don't want to have 16-car duplexes train because that's cheating. And the height. Look at the Shinkansen heights. Maximum height of 4.5 meters, which, yeah, pretty, yeah. That's Freccia Rossa. Ah, thank you very much, Freccia Rossa. Well, I have it in game, and maybe you can adjust the length of that one because I forgot if I could or not. The Freccia Rossa. Let's see. First, I need to find it. Oh, disable that. We need a search in the mods. Yeah, that would be kind of nice, honestly. That's the one thing Nimby Rails is currently lacking that I would like to see. I don't want to make the platform 16 cars long. That's all I can say. But first, I need to find where this Freccio Rosso is. Well, at the end of the day, these are all still relatively sensible... Oh, there it is. Relatively sensible choices, but keep in mind, we're not adding the service right now. It could be a while. Okay, we could adjust the formation here. That's kind of cool. So we could have like a pair of 6-car units. So... 9, 10, 11, 12. It's the Italian affiliate. Well, that's a potential. Oh, he's got a single 12 coach unit. Alright, that helps. The 12 or 12. I'll keep that one in mind. Even if it is a bit OP. Because we don't really need a train that can do 400 kph for these services. But I'm going to keep that in mind for later. So it's not a no, but it's, you know, I'll keep it in the back of my head. Anyway, let's try and fix up Coventry. The Italians use them for inner city commuter runs. No, I refuse to believe that. You could suggest a train that is not as qualified, but I have no reason to consider it. Alright, so I'm doing an underpass for the slow lines to join up here. Oh, brilliant. TGV duplex. Well, it's the same. See my answer to what I said about the TGV duplex already. You're basically giving me the TGV duplex, but not the duplex. Not you basically just say, not the. You basically just. It's the same one, effectively, for the sake of discussion. So, no, is the answer I'm basically saying. Roman or Tira to T-Burner. Give me a second. Google Maps to the rescue. I still feel like I'm being trolled for some reason with this information. So I want to believe you on that, but at the same time I have a thing in my brain going, really? They wouldn't do that. Cock, hang on a second. Oh, if I was trolling you, I'd say... There we go, there it is. Should have seen that coming, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. You're welcome, Daniel. Alright, so... let's try and get this curve to at least 60 kph. Oh, hang on. Italians do weird stuff, especially at the beach. When it comes to doing weird stuff at the beach, and you being a German, you have no room to criticize other people doing weird stuff at the beach when you're a German. Considering the stereotypes I've seen. Something nude beach simulator 2018. My ex was German, the stuff she would get up to. Well, yeah, you know, that's one good thing Bombardier have done, so... I've already been streaming for an hour and a quarter? That doesn't feel like it at all. Wow. I do not consider myself in the same boat as those Eastern weirdos. You did it 1942! Or 1938. Right, let's try this bleeding junction. Oh, hang on. That needs to be 60 as well. This is its new name, Bleeding Junction. Well, it's nowhere near as, at least, bleeding to the eyes as Shrewsbury was. Where it was just, I will put all diamonds known to man in it. But that's because I was making it bad on purpose. Whereas here, I'm just making it, oh, hang on a second. Excuse me. Here, I'm at least making it somewhat competent. Exactly, I'd keep it quiet. He's got no room to talk. It's like me complaining about furries. Like, you know, furries getting weird commissions. I got no room to talk about that. Okay. Okay. Coventry Station is looking okay. Let me add let's add the upper lines, which I'm going to put on an island platform, just because why not? An island platform that's in the sky. Cock, I deleted the wrong track. There we go. Colonialism within a group. Nothing more entertaining than seeing something like that. Whenever I'm in Germany, if I cannot respond to what someone says, I whip out James's sentence. I get many weird looks. My ex was mortified. It was also fun. Speaking of Germany, that's where I'm going next week to do some filming of a train, thanks to my friend coming, helping me out a bit. So, yes, Germany. So, woo! Although I do have to fly on Ryanair, so... I don't... Ryanair charge you to check in at the airport! And they charge you to use the overhead lookers! It's garbage! I don't want to go on Ryanair. It's my only option. KLM want money. British Airways want money. Eurowings want money. Lufthansa want money. We do charge to check in the airport because it costs us money. Lookers are free after the doors shut. Well, the thing here is that, yeah, I get it, but it's not like any other. It's not like these issues are exclusive to any other airlines. It's not like Ryanair is the only airline in the world. It's just that they found the way to. Yeah, exactly. It's the it's the sort of yeah, it's their advertising and like, hey, you can go to Dubrovnik for dirt cheap, and everyone says, wow, and then they realise, oh, there's lots of asterisks, but by the time you've read them all, it's too late. You're already walking towards the thing. You're already walking to the terminal. EasyJet, Wizz, Vueling, Eurowings. I didn't know they charge at check-in. I'll need to ask my friend Jamie about that, because he's been with EasyJet before, and if you had to charge at check-in, he would have mentioned that on the spot. Maybe it's only airport specific. Oh, and the reason why I didn't go with EasyJet is because EasyJet fly from this airport called Gatwick, and I hate Gatwick. Yeah, Gatwick's awful. Several years ago, when I was going to the Netherlands with my friend, we accidentally booked to arrive at Gatwick instead of Heathrow, and it was okay for him because since he lives on the North Downs line. But I don't live on the North Down line, and go get ready for this. There was disruption on the Brighton Main Line, so I had to shell out nearly 60 quid for a taxi home. I mean, the driver was probably happy. He probably bought himself like TGI Fridays that night. Yeah, O'Leary definitely is, he's definitely a very, very clever guy when it comes to press manipulation. Let's just say that. He knows how to get everybody, he knows how to get attention from people. And, give him credit where credit is due, it works. You're not exactly going to call him he's not exactly a poor guy. You did submit a claim to Southern for the taxi. No. I got the taxi on my own volition. I just saw that there was like disruption, and I just said, "Stuff that! I'm gonna get a taxi." So this wasn't like a taxi that Southern had to provide for us. I got it my own. I should clarify. Still claim for it. Well, we're talking something that happened in 2018. I can't be bothered to claim now. What am I gonna do? Apparently, this date, that I can barely remember, There was disruption that I barely remember. Give me fares. Give me my money back for a ticket I didn't buy. That's just... I can't do that. Or let's be honest, I won't do that. But claim in the future. Well, I got something even better than claiming in the future. Don't use Gatwick. Problem solved. There we go. Solves a lot more problems. I mean, it solves a lot more issues than to just not use Gatwick. Although I have to use Stansted, and Stansted sucks arse because it's nowhere near London. And it means you have to use the Stansted Express, which is not an express route. It's a semi-fast train that's scheduled as an express, that's, you know, advertised as an express train. You swore on stream. I said it sucks arse. Yeah, I mean, that's not really a bad word. I mean, you know, it's a bad word. It's not really a proper swear. I don't really say any of the big swear words. Besides, I've surely said it's something sucks arse in the past. I might actually make the platform a little bit wider. Hang on. Just because why not? I don't know what train I'll use on this line. But considering this will most likely be an electrified line, it will probably use something that can be not as crap as the Turbo Star. No, it won't be an Electro Star before you say. Yep, I knew you were just gonna. I knew you were gonna suggest that. Avanti are pretty good for booking taxis. I can believe you, but I've fortunately not had to be in the situation where I needed that to happen, so yay for that. Oh. Okay, a fleet of 377-3s with droop snoot snow plows applying like a appliance wagon on the front. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. But I'm not gonna suggest that or even entertain that. Alright, so there's Coventry. Right, now let's build towards Rugby. And this section will be dual track because why not? In fact, we can increase the speed limit a little bit more. To a whopping 230. So, where is it? Where's upgraded? There we go. The RRB was replacing the last train of the day and solid off. The staff at Stafford weren't happy. I forgot who the RRB is. Wait, hang on. Why did it just say that? Why has it gone to... Hang on, is my stream... Oh, hang on, never mind. I did something really stupid. I thought my stream just crashed, but it didn't. Everything's fine. Ugh. Rail replacement bus. Sorry about that, thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry. Oh, I'm a bit of a noob. So thanks for the clarification. Right, 140. 160. And Dan is getting really sleepy and he gets more difficult to visualize and read at the same time. I'm fine at the moment. I don't feel sleepy at all. Alright, let's build this nice line at 230 kph. So if our equivalent of the Class 390 runs on this line, it can run a little bit faster on this bit. Nah, I'm sorry, I'm not using my maths. I don't need to do any maths equations, thanks. I'm good. If anyone remembers doing my maths homework at school. Oh, actually, that reminds me. So, earlier today I said, after I got my haircut, I went to go into Curry's to try and find a new cable for my headphones. Obviously, I couldn't find one. But I was looking at I was just doing some window shopping. What's it called? I was doing some window shopping, and I saw like smartwatches, and this is like the first time I've seen them up close properly. And the one that was being advertised from Samsung was had 16 gigabytes of storage, and I just scratching my head. Why would a smartwatch, need that much storage? That's more than my memory stick that I had in school. I was just so shocked about that. Also, let me double check if the new WAG Griffin exists. I'm gonna double check. The new WAG Impulse exists. If that counts. Software bloat over the years. I mean, I guess that makes sense. But I just don't know why would a smartwatch need 16 gigs of storage? What's it going to be doing? All it does is tell you the time and how much you've been walking. Yeah, that's all it needs. I don't know if I'd even consider getting a smartwatch, because I'd probably just... Well, I mean, there are some benefits with it, obviously. I could see, but none that I'd really want that, you know, I'd say, yes, I need this for this. Okay, I doubt that's the case. I doubt people are watching porn on their, thing. Oh, I didn't know the, new WAG Griffin was a bi-mode logo. In fact, I'll need to double check what it actually even is. Okay, so... So it's basically their Poland's equivalent of the tracks, basically. So, how should we do rugby? That is the question. Because rugby's layout is really good. I like it. How do you improve it? We should do union. What do you mean by that? So I'll need to think. How can we do this station? I'm really stumped. I got no idea. Because the current layout is fine. That's a joke, alright. But unfortunately, Newegg is... Oh, it's them! They're the ones that put DRM in the... Oh, I remember about that. That was glorious. That was amazing. You know, we finally reached the day and age of, you know, they put DRM in the trains. You need to get a key gen. Union is the... Oh! Oh, goodness. I completely missed that. Because I used to love playing rugby when I was younger. I used to be excellent at rugby, but forgot where I used to play in. I forgot. What position did I play in rugby? I need to double check when I was younger. We're talking year 8. No, I don't remember what position I used to play. That's the thing. We're talking more than a decade and nearly 13, 14 years ago. I think I was at the back. Like, because even when I was we're doing ages ago. Because I'm looking at like a standard the team formation for rugby union. I definitely don't remember being on the wing. I definitely don't remember that. I think I was either scrum half or inside centre, maybe. Pesa Elf is a great unit. Good 190 kph rural spec train. Yeah, 10 too slow. Does the Pesa Elf even exist in Nimby? The Pesa Darts does exist, which is an interesting one to consider. Because that one actually reaches 200 kph. No, scrum half is a back. All right. See, this is the thing. Yeah, it was okay. And then I most likely was in the back then, because I have just no memory of when I played rugby. Because I even played for the school team. I enjoyed playing it that much, but oh goodness, all of the knowledge I used to have playing rugby just fell into the bin when I just stopped. The Dart also has a full kitchen and dining car. Ooh, I'm gonna see the interior of the Pesa Dart because I'm kind of curious. That's not too bad. Looks okay. And it does look really cool as a train. Like, it looks like a dart. Like, a really streamlined train. Looks cool. I'm just checking the Pesa website as well. It's in Polish. Oh no, it's in English. Thank you. Let's take a look at the specification. Oh, that's a really nice cute little buffet kitchen area. I like that. I really like that. That looks really cool. 8-car units. Looks like that. Yeah. I might use this for the cross-country services, honestly. Man, I should really consider going to Poland in the future. But I'm just worried I'm going to end up like an idiot abroad. Because Poland is just, you know... the language still confuses me. I'm not ashamed to admit that. But there are some nice, interesting things in Poland. Oh, I guarantee it will be. Well, thank you. Behind the door is the bar. It's a fully stocked kitchen, even it has a fat fryer. That sounds awesome. Yeah, because there's not just the trains. There's also some trams in Poland I would like to ride on. I want to see because I think there are some old trams. There must be like the I want to see if I can find in Krakow. Is it Krakow? Was I thinking of? Let me see if I can find it right now. Oh, what a guess! So, what tram types do they have at the moment? Oh yes, those ones are quite old. The Constals. There are some new wags, some duwags. You know, I would love to be able to ride on a what's the name? Not the Tartar. Is it? No, it's not a Tartar. It's the that really old tram that sold really well, which I forgot the name of. And I feel embarrassed. No, Tatra. I would love to be able to ride on one of those Tatra trams. Like a Tatra T6 or a T3. I would love to be able to ride on one of those. Which I will just link in the chat right now for reference. Thanks. So, Krakow has them. Oh, I'll keep that in mind, because I really want to ride on one of those, because they're really old. Because the thing here is that they're old trams, but, you know, they're very reliable, from what I've seen. And, you know, it's one of the most widespread trams in the world. Their trucks were okay. And they made cars. I didn't know that Tatra made cars. Because I knew they made... Well, it seems they made quite a lot. They've made trams, metros, locomotives, tanks. Oh, okay. Oh, there's their cars. Oh, they made quite a few cars. Oh, interesting. I never knew that. They were basically built to be unusable after a nuclear blast. In fairness, I don't think many things would be usable after a nuclear blast, so I don't really know if that's a downside or not. Anyway, let's try and come up with an idea for this station. Let's try... I think I've got an idea of how to slightly change it up a bit. You got a weird mix of 50s, weird mix of 50s Soviet trains and modern stock. We even have the Class 66 and 92s. Oh, I didn't know the 92s went to Poland. I thought they went to well, maybe I think yeah. Okay, I didn't know they went to Poland. I forgot about that. I am fine. No one. Don't push it. I am not sleepy. Right, where was I? This station. They didn't... Oh, I thought, okay, I had a feeling that Romania was the country that was on my mind, but I couldn't remember the name of it. They went to Romania, but they drive here. Okay, that explains it. Okie dokes. So I'm thinking of having a similar layout like this, but I'm also going to add an additional platform on this side. So it'll be 3 platforms on both ways. And then I'll also might resurrect some bay platforms here. Because why not? What the hell? Why would a 313-4-5 or a why would a 313 for the sake of discussion? Why would that be in Poland? Why would it be there? I mean, I can at least guess how it got there. It went through the Channel Tunnel and just kept going. Maybe it was taking it to the scrapyard, but they couldn't decide which scrapyard to take it to, so they just said, ugh, so maybe we'll give it to the Polish. Alright, lads. Just give it to the Polands. Give it to those Poles. You see a lot of Vectrons running. I can't pronounce the first word. Oh no. Oh man, I'm gonna. Oh man, if I was doing like Polish for a language, I'd be like E. Definitely. Right, lesson time. Zeh show. Greetings from a class 458. Hello, Yowie, and hello, Dean. Thank you. Zeh show. So the R is silent? That makes no sense. Oh, don't question it. Just politely nod. Okay. But, hello, Yowie. How are you doing? Why are you on a 458 this evening? Why aren't you home? Rize is a Z sound. Okay, that explains it then. Thank you. Alright, let's put this at 100. So, 100 kph. If you ever come to Poland, I am happy to be an interpreter and get you on some very obscure stock. That would be seriously helpful. Yeah, I remember Yowie mentioning about that. But again, I sort of just laughed at it. As if, yeah, that ain't happening. But if it ends up becoming true, well, oh dear. Evening, Kyle. Welcome to the stream where I'm building a slightly better-ish, maybe, version of Rugby Station. Right, so... I require immediate 4-car Juniper. Well, fortunately, the 4-car Junipers don't exist in Nimby Rail, so woo! The 5-car one does, but, you know, doesn't really count. And 100. Just reinstate the Grand Central platforms. Well, I'm going to have the bay platforms here. I am going to have them. What, 120... honestly, this upgrade thing for the 458 has just been a mess. They had one job and they just couldn't change. They couldn't do that one job. Alright, I'll do that bit of the station later. Don't know why they got rid of the bay platforms. They could have been usable for local services. It probably could have, honestly, but, you know, Network Rail / Virgin / London Midland had other plans. None of them involved the future. Alright. Yeah, it's really hard to improve this section because it's already pretty good in real life. I really like this junction. Cock. It won't be, it's too slow. The game doesn't understand the tilting track. Oh no. Hang on. The May 2008 May timetable screwed lots of things up on the West Coast main line. Well, DFT cut spare funding. Why have a spare platform? We can't pay taxpayers. Yep. Alright, can I... Goodness me. Come on, we can do this. Oh, Yowie's... Yo, Yowie loves interacting with his fans. They're dumping this 460 trailers. Oh, I can't get the curvature right. It's too slow. This is impossible. Fix this. Fix that later. Do it later. Just stop that. All right. I'm approaching me stop. Okay, Yowie, you are approaching your stop. So whatever you do, do not get off the train. Get off at the next station and walk so you can improve your stamina. Well, since you're looking at the game from a top-down perspective, I can't really fault them too much. What's it called? I can't fault them too much on that on the track building in this game. Oh no, Train Sim's track building is much worse than this. This is actually really simple when you get the hang of it. It's just a few things here and there can be a little bit annoying to work with. Look, the footbridge hasn't collapsed at North Sheen yet, has it? Not yet. Well, the thing here is that there's actually a really easy way to solve this problem. And that's just do what every station, like every proper station in the Netherlands does. Just have a level crossing, a small level crossing for the platform. Speaking of footbridges, I'm surprised they rebuilt the one at Ardwick and kept it open. Which I've slightly forgotten where that is, so I'll just have to, again, politely nod. Ah, so that's why the footbridge was different. So I could have sworn I remember seeing it looked different when I was watching a driver's eye view in the past. Oh, that's that Ardwick. Thank you very much. I forgot where it was. Cheers. Okay. Alright. Rotate 180. So I'm going to actually do the same thing on this side, even though that's not what it is IRL. I don't care. You're not the boss of me. Except... hang on a second. Ooh, I like that actually. Yeah, that can work. I got an idea. First, let's just make sure we can execute this properly, Daniel. Minus this out a little bit. Well, now I've got a bit of a yawn, so now you can say that. Don't crash, don't do what I think you're going to do, game. Thank you. Right, so we've been streaming for nearly 2 hours now. Great. Life of Riley. Oh yes, saving. Yes, saving. Thank you for reminding me to save. And if I forget the slow line, I don't know. If I forget the slow line, I got an idea of what I'm going to do. At least I think I do. Oh, if you forget the S and L next time you say sleepy, I'll just give you a timeout. There we go. That'll shut you up. I've been doing more semi-fictional scenarios where BR still exists, and I find it more enjoyable than to do actual realistic stuff, which has been monopolized by a few individuals. Oh man, even in Train Simulator capitalism, you can't escape privatization. Still, I'm glad you at least find some way to enjoy, you know, the game. No, please no. We'll see what happens. Just behave. If you behave, nothing wrong will happen with you. Also, I'm gonna increase the thing, the over thing. Now I'm on an inferior 200 MMC. Oh, that's nice. Whoa. Actually, what I need to say is that now Yowie has upgraded his form of transport. Well done on him. You just put this away so it doesn't get corrupted. Cock, I did it wrong again. Hang on. Oi, 458, very good. Well, I could agree it's good in some aspects, but very good? Debatable. Just do Watford for rugby. Or Willesden, I'm sorry. Nah, I'm good. How would a 458 look in Network Southeast? Well, that's interesting. Maybe if Yowie can pay Mr. Richard of Armstrong to do the Class 458 rolling stock pack for Train Simulator, we'll be able to find out. We're 180. No, always very good. It's illegal to say they aren't or just good. What are you gonna do, Yowie? You have no power in this stream. Because you're not... Because this isn't your stream, remember? I'm the one with power here. What are you gonna do? Yes, it is my stream. No, it's mine. Actually, I just realised I can have this I can reduce the line speed of this platform to discourage the trains from running through it. There was one guy on Twitter that did a whole bunch of BR What If artworks, and I've seen some of those. They're actually kind of, yeah, very interesting. I'll be honest to say, very interesting. Definitely, I'd give it like, I definitely would rate it 8 out of 8. Great bay. Though in all seriousness, it is kind of cool to see. Well, since you have, if you've bought the rights to my channel, Yowie, you do realise you know what that means. It does mean, you did read the clause, that means every background image on your phone, PC, and your Steam account will be replaced with a picture of Sandy Cheeks, most likely involving a taxi. So go ahead, take the right. It's all yours now. You just have to take something with, slightly, let's just say, compromising. I'll delete them. Make way for Maverick Hunter Yowie. Ugh, no thanks. Ugh, that's horrible. Just bought tickets to watch The Phantom Menace. Oh, are they re-airing The Phantom Menace? Oh, well, I didn't know they made another special edition of that film. Ooh, hang on a second, I've got an idea. I have a feeling as soon as I wake up tomorrow morning, I'm gonna look at this layout I'm coming up with for rugby, and I'm gonna regret everything I've done. No, you will not resurrect the TS New show. You will not do anything. Well, keep in mind, no one, that there's no freight in Nimby Rails to at least on my save. There's no reason to put any freight in. I'm gonna try this junction a little bit differently. Hang on. So we don't have to worry about freight. Ooh, not bad. Oh, heavy feel funny. Yowie News TS Edition, sponsored by ATS Flirt. No. Oh, I love this soundtrack. So good. Though I am getting very tired, I will be honest. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Perfect time to order dinner, I guess. Get your call 745. Oh no, now I'm getting to the point where I can't even read the chat messages properly because my eyes are starting to close. Oh no. It is tempting to write it. Yeah, and it's also very tempting to time you out. So be very careful. Oh, actually, Yowie, here's an interesting question for you. The class 458-5 has now been made for Train Simulator in this hypothetical scenario, in this hypothetical situation. It is made by ATS. Yay or nay? That's an interesting question. I'm really curious to know what you think about. Regarding the whole flirt charade, I'm waiting until the M55 drops and see what happens. Alright, fair enough. Best, if you want to, if you want to withhold judgment, that's all fine. (26°C). That's not too bad. Bit warm, but not that bad. I can tell you're a bit concerned. Probably nay, but I'll pirate it anyway because lol. Because you have a secret chemical addiction to the class 458, even if they are extremely unreliable. Something abusive relationship, but yeah. Right, where was I? Yes, the center platforms. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'm gonna build the center platforms and then I can sod off and get some sleep. Well, these will be long enough for the S-Bahn trains that can terminate here. We'll also have a pair of platforms parallel, also set of 8 and 10. That'll 12. Very nice. That'll do. I'm happy with that. Oh, I get home and my dinner hasn't been started. Ugh, my slaves haven't been fast enough. Work harder, slaves. Oh no, I choked a bit whilst I was trying to. Oh, dang it. Rip joke. Wait, but the line is 2-track. That's horrible for through. They're bay platforms. That's fine. Well, this is sometimes there's nothing wrong with cooking the food yourself, yo. Just what I just say that. No, the line to Brum. Oh, this being 2-track. Oh, I don't care. It's only this bit. And besides, it's quick. It's fast. 230 kph. I'll cook you in a minute. Ooh! Someone's getting naughty. Well, does Yowie have to go on the naughty step for being rude? Alright. Wait a minute, let me adjust this a little bit. Let's add stations for the locals to... What? Oh, Gork! Gork at the flashy new train skipping them. No. No, that's not what we're doing. Excuse me? Wait a minute, hang on a sec, what have I done? Hang on, that wasn't supposed to happen, hang on a minute, I think I've... That would actually be kind of funny to do. Like, put a secret pacer somewhere, and then, that's kind of funny. The pacer that it does exist in Nimby Rails is a bit out of date, though. So I'm currently waiting on someone to make an up-to-date version, but that is a really funny idea. I support that. Give me a second, let me just do a quick test. Cock, hang on, that wasn't right. Also, it was either come home and have dinner cooked for me, or come home and to get judgeable by my own dinner. Convenient. Or, there's option 3, you get home and you cook your own food. Right, yeah, I was quickly testing. Nah, parents cook on Fridays, albeit very late. Alright then, fair enough then. Okay, alright, I think I've done enough. My brain can take not much more. Otherwise I'm gonna start really, you know, strangling my monitor for the stupidity I'm seeing on the screen. So, let's just say stuff it and, go to bed. End the stream. Alright then, yeah, so I think we've done a lot. We've done a good amount of progress. We've built from the airport to Rugby. The next section will be building towards Northampton. Yeah, we'll be building towards Northampton. So, thank you very much everybody for watching. I'll join you on the next stream. And I want to wish you the best as well, Yowie. So, yeah, everybody, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, have a nice weekend. Thank you very much. So, yeah, goodbye. if I can find the end stream button.